So let me see if I can set this up right. Objective morality and making the case for God using it. Objective morality would seem to imply some type of constant application. The application of it wouldn't change over time. It's objective, it's absolute, it's moral, it's God.
Yes, I prefer the word objective to absolute.
Okay. So we're trying to make the case for God using objective morality. Morality is often experienced through its application, and typically it's social application. So I typically hear the argument that if God is moral, if morals are objective, and if we experience them through the social experience and so forth, then what can you use from a philosophical point of view to argue or to respond to what we've seen, what people would say is a changing moral application? So for example, at one point in time, God told people to hamstring animals and to kill everybody. And so we hear the argument that, that's genocide. Today, that's immoral. We could talk about like multiple wives and today. Yeah. So I have a theological argument for it, but what's the philosophical response to that?
If I might interrupt in interest of time.
Please.
This illustrates the failure to distinguish between moral ontology and moral epistemology. The argument makes no claim whatsoever that it's easy or obvious to discern our objective moral duties, or that human beings are infallible in their moral apprehensions. On the contrary, we know there's a huge gray area where it's not clear what our moral values are or what the moral duty is for us to do. But there are these clear-cut examples of moral evils and moral goods that are sufficient to require an objective ground for morality. And that's perfectly consistent with moral development over time, with moral error, with correction, with a clear discernment of moral values and duties. All of those are epistemological concerns that are just irrelevant to the argument.